Hello everyone. Well, I'm still coloring. I'm still coloring with mica powders. And I had started these ornaments, oh gosh, several weeks ago. I'm not sure. But I have one more left to do. And I hope you stay with me. We'll finish this one. And then I'll tell you why the timing is right for me to be doing these ornaments. Be right back. Let's finish this octopus. And let me tell you, first of all, the reason I got excited that I had already started working on these ornaments is that Mini Scenes GB is putting on the Christmas in July collaboration, and along with the Crafty YouTubers United. Now, Crafty YouTubers United is a group that I guess it's a private chat where you can get together and discuss anything and everything that has to do about resin. I need to sign up for that, which I'm bad I haven't done it yet. But let me show you how I went about coloring these. I took out some micas that I've been trying to use up that I got from Temu quite a long time ago. I also pulled out a pearl white from this company here. I can't ever say this. Glizzy Fix. I don't know. It's a mica powder, pearl white. And I also pulled out this green red, which is also from Temu, and that company is called Resin. And looks rather similar to Let's Resin, but it's not. It's a completely different company. So I've gathered up brushes. I've gathered up, I can still use these mica brushes that, you know, I've used some, but you clean them up, you can use them again, I think. I do it. And some cotton buds, or Q-tips. And a little bit of 99% alcohol. I usually just spray this in a little cup because I use that for cleanup. So, what I want to do first of all is start with the smaller areas. These are so intricate that I've done the best I can to keep them done neatly, but it's pretty tough when they're very small. So first of all, is I'm going to take this micro brush here, and I'm just going to wipe off the excess because I've used those to, of course, color the rest. And I think I'm going to start with this pearl white, and we're going to go small. So let's go with the bubbles here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of mica. You don't need a lot, and I'm just going to go into these little bubbles. And I think, is that one there? Yes, it is. That's part of the octopus. Whoops, didn't know that. Anyway, I'm just coloring all the little tiny bits here with the white. And then I'll do a little bit of cleanup, which is quite simple. And what I do there, for instance, is just either take a micro brush or a little bit of my cotton swab, get that wet, not real wet because you don't want your micas to run, and I just go around the outsides of these areas and pick up any micas that have drifted outside of the area I'm coloring. So I think I'll just fast forward you and let you watch as I color, because this takes a little bit of time, and I'll be changing colors and then I'll be wiping up. So let's just go ahead, and I'll see you when this is finished. Okay, everyone. Oh, let's see. I can't recall how long that took me, but I'm going to go to the blue. I cleaned up the best I could. Well, I can't say that. I could have done this better. But I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. And actually, if you notice, for the real small areas, I just used the tip of this micro brush without the cotton on it. Got into the real small areas and burnished that mica powder in. Also, I was thinking as I did that, what we could have done is mixed your mica powder with the alcohol, but we really didn't need that much. And then you could actually, it probably would have flowed into these areas a little easier with less mess than brushing on. But I think we're doing okay. Now, I'm just going to wipe my brush off, and I'm going to cover everything in this pretty blue. Because once it's down, that's what's going to show. Whatever you put on top will not show through what's already down on the base color. That was a mouthful. Anyway, I am just going to, I like this. It reminds me of Levi jeans. I don't know why, but it does. I am just, now I can just go over everything. And we will be ready. I want to get up the sides too on all of this. Then I'll get this done and we'll be ready to pour. And we'll see what these colors end up being. If I go too rough, I'll probably wipe some micas off, but I think we'll be okay. And if you noticed, I normally just take off the lid, you know, go from the lid, because you really don't need a lot of mica. I mean, it will go a long, long way. And I try to use my supplies sparingly, you know, so a little goes a long way, I think, when you're doing your micas. And I just want to get around the edges. So let me finish this part, and we will go and mix up some resin. And I will see you in just a second. Okay? Bye for now. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Now, it was Resin Pro that I had purchased because it was on sale, because they were moving their warehouse inventory. Okay, this is a 2-to-1. And I'm thinking, is this a deep pour resin? Because normally deep pours are 2-to-1, but apparently it is not. Apparently, because deep pours cure within 48 hours, this one has a, oh my goodness, 12-hour cure. 45 minutes playtime. So we're going to use this. And I can mix the 2-to-1, shouldn't be a problem. And this is mixed by weight. Did I just say that? Yes, and I like mixing by weight. So let me show you what I have. These ornaments are the same size as a set of coasters that I had done previously. So I weighed the finished coasters, and they came to 1.3 ounces. So there's 7 of these ornaments. I'm going to keep saying coasters. Anyway, these ornaments, there's 7 of them. I'm thinking we should be safe at 9 ounces. So I've got my gloves on and my glasses. Let me put my mask on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh out. If we go by 9 ounces, I'm going to do, my 2-to-1 would be 6-to-3. So I'll do 6 ounces of 2A. I'll do 6 ounces of A, 3 ounces of B. Okay, so does that make sense? These bottles aren't completely full either. They said they wouldn't be, so probably won't get much out of these, but let's try it. Here's another epoxy we can sort of test run. So I'm going to put my PPE mask on, and I'll just take these off first and go for it. See what we have. And I'm going to mix all together, I think. I'm going to use this deli cup. So let's zero that out. draw that out again. And I'm going to do 6 ounces of A. Open this. It says it has a 2-year shelf life, but I don't know why it's yellow, because I can't read the date on the bottle. So 6 ounces, here we go. Get that really. Right. Whoa, 601, okay. Come on, get on. So 6, 7. So I'm going to try to go 9, 14, and 921 actually. Let's just shoot for 9. See what happens. My Estoya mixer, and set this for 4 minutes. Sure like this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I did 4 minutes with the Estoya mixer. Now let me get a stick, because we want to be sure and get the bottom and the sides. And forgive my crusty looking bowl. I use these over and over until I can't use them anymore. You can either wipe them out, these deli cups, or you can just let the resin harden and pick it out. So initially I said black ink, but let's see something. I have a set of Dr. Bombay's colored inks, and here is a beautiful blue. These are Indian inks, so I'm thinking rather than a black background, let's go dark blue and see what it does with our micas. And these are ornaments for Christmas, so I shook this real well, and I think I usually give 2 good squirts, or that's about a dozen little dots of ink. Let's go 2 full ones. See what we come up with. I think that will be quite pretty. I ordered, oh, I put that in upside down. I could have put it in the right way and not got it all over my hands. I ordered this Bombay ink off of Amazon when I watched ocean scenes or ocean bowls being made. And gosh, I cannot remember the lady's name. I can try to find her name. I don't see her making any YouTube videos anymore, but she said she did beach bowls, and the colors she used were Dr. Bombay, like aqua and teal, and beautiful colors for the ocean. So since I was pretty limited and only had my Just for Line UK, just for you on Line UK color, and see, that's really pretty. That's a pretty blue, but I think we want to go a little darker, a little more opaque. So I do have what's left of my Just for You Online UK, and this is a blue paste. So if this hasn't, whoops, hadn't gone bad, where's my tweezers? That just fell right in there, didn't it? Guess we don't need that anymore. Let me just get a little stick. Skinny stick. These are my corn dog sticks. Once in a while I like corn dogs, and then I can leave them alone for a while. Then I'll just go on a binge. Let's just see what's on this stick. Add it to that. We'll do a double stick mix here. See if that makes a difference. Well, it's still quite opaque on the stick, but not in the resin. But it's dark in the container, so I'm sure it will go pretty dark once it sets up. I'm hoping. I don't want it to be opaque. We might lose our color, so just go back to the Bombay. Give it one more good. You know, I overdid it when I did the little dragons for the 4th of July. I put too much blue in and it set it black. I can't remember what I used. Let's just go for it. Okay. So, all 7 of these fit perfectly. Get this napkin out of here, a little out of the way. It fits perfectly on my curing machine from Let's Resin. So, let me show you. They fit in the machine just perfect. I put a piece of silicone down, just a scrap piece of silicone. And then, online, on Amazon, I ordered this round leveling board. And it says it's level. It comes with a silicone mat. And I can put that on in my descriptions. It's in my Amazon storefront. And for those of you who haven't checked out my Amazon storefront, it's not my store per se. It's just where I gather up everything I use that I've purchased from Amazon, put it in the storefront, and then any purchases going into Amazon through my storefront gives me a little kickback, a little commission. So that's what that's all about, if anyone's ever wondered. Annie, please, you shouldn't even be in here. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Thank you. I'm going to sit down. Well, actually, just got a few bubbles. Let me put it into my brand new Resiners Ultra bubble removing machine. It's all set up, and these containers fit perfect. So it's not full to the brim. I've got room for bubbles, and I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 minutes. So I'll turn on my power, and my A1 is my style, which means I want it to go heavy duty suction. It started at 9. I didn't change it, but let's go with that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to put some alcohol on my sticks over here, wipe them off. Got a tissue over here. And I saved these paper towels. I just set them aside, even though they're gunky. Set them aside until I'm ready to clean out the container with the resin, whatever it was I mixed up. And I don't think, you know, it's double duty. Wipe off your utensils, and then you go ahead and you can wad those up all together in a wad and wipe out your dish or bowl with it. Just trying to clean up as I go. This is a Let's Resin mat, and I've already got it pretty much covered in resin. Alright, I'll pause you when that's done, and we'll see how that resin looks. Alright, I'm back. There wasn't much for bubbles really at all. Just a few came to the surface. So That's good news. I just went for 5 minutes, but that looks pretty darn good to me. So I'm going to sit down. Annie moved out of my chair, and I'm just going to pour these and see if there's anything left. I have this little candle mold. I've just been pouring excess resin in, so let's see. It's pretty blue. I think that'll be dark enough. Ooh, how unlevel are we? Shall we see? It's this countertop. And maybe I just don't set these up properly. You'd think I could do that. My dad was a carpenter. Goodness sakes, it's kind of translucent. There goes Mr. Crab. Go into the... Oh, that is a pretty blue, isn't it? And I've never really been afraid of putting too much colorant or liquid colorants in, because I don't go over 10% of the volume of the resin. So I think I'm safe there. Oh, we're going to have plenty left. Be nice if I could get them just to the top so I don't have that lip when the resin retracts as it cures. Those all look pretty good. See, bubble here, bubbles there. This one could use a little more. But it's leaning up towards my top right here. Might have to get a stick under that. Gosh, we'll be able to demold in a couple of hours. That's exciting to me. Don't get carried away, Billy. I'm going to have to prop this. Where's my... Find my foot. Or I'll just go under. These are pretty thick, these sticks, actually. Just go under the... Gosh, it's barely touching. There we go. Under there. They all look great. This one looks really good. I wish they all looked like that. I'm going to get my heat gun to this, because I see bubbles now. They're surfacing. A rounded back would be really nice to have, since they're ornaments. Alright, now that I have them so full, let me get my heat gun and give that a little bit of air. Plug it in. I have my strip, my power strip on the floor over here. I'll pause you while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna babysit this for bubbles. Not too many around the sides, but what I did notice is when you put the heat gun on, what you thought were bubbles are little bits of mica powders that come to the surface, and then they just kind of explode like little fireworks. It's kind of cute. Something on that. But just checking it out, and I'm going to turn on the machine and we'll go for 2 hours, let it cool down, and which will be nice. It's to demold tonight, okay? So I'll take care of that. You take care of you, and I'll be back in just, what is that? Beat of the drum? Flash in the pan. Oh, I missed a few bubbles here. I guess those are last minute micas coming to the surface. Well, let's just start. I bet this is the crab. I'm anxious to see. Shall we just, should I just demold them and we'll flip them over one at a time? A little cleanup, not much. So that's the crab. I'm not sure which one this is. A little translucent. Starfish. And this would be the dolphin. But I think hanging on a tree with the translucency of the blue might make these really look nice. Here's the octopus. But I am curious, as I bet you are, to see how these actually came out. And then, of course, I will try to bedazzle them a little bit. Not quite sure how. Not quite sure if I have time, since I've got to get ready to leave in a couple of days. Well, as I'm recording this, in a couple of days. As you're seeing this, I'm gone. All right, here we go. See what we have here. I don't know what to do about the backs. Here's our shark. Well, he's shiny. Bubbles in the bubbles. He's blah. I have to say, he's pretty blah. I overpoured in the hanger area. But what I thought would be white or blue is gray. So, the little green fish turned out okay. But, yeah, I'm not proud of that. We need something else to happen. Put him over here. All right, let's look at the crab. That's better. Still rather blah, though. Gosh darn. What turned this awful gray? Was it the blue that did that? It's been so long since I colored these, I really don't know. Well, I know we can fix the bubbles, but anything else I'm not sure. Unless we do them in glitter. That's a possibility, right? Here we go. Starfish. See, this middle color is just very, I don't know. Is it because we didn't use black? I doubt it, and I don't have a black thing handy to let us see any better. They're pretty, but they could be better. Okay, that's my thoughts. And see, the dolphin is quite bland. Light blue sky. The birds aren't white. The waves are kind of cool. We need to do some coloring in his body, I think. But what do? We learn. Oh, I know. Did the black have the different blue? Which ones had the dark blue backs? I can't remember. Well, there's our octopus. Now, he turned out fairly well. Turned out better than I thought. Can't really tell the difference in the tentacles here. Is that the right word? Tentacles? Tentacles? What's that orange on there? Oh, it's a fleck of something. Go away. You don't belong in here. A little fleck of orange. Something or other. Yeah. Yes, we need to glitz them up. Glitz them up. What's here? This is the seahorse. I really like the molds. I like the designs. How else could we do these, though? If we were to start over, how else could we do them to make them different? I don't know what I used on that coral. Feels a little rough. I bet, you know what? I would bet these need a top coat, because if you feel them, they're a bit rough. But we'll see. And last but not least, what was this? Oh, the turtle. Now he's cute, but there's no pow. There's no real pizzazz. But I do like the molds, and I would do these again. I'll just have to think about how could we do them differently. But right now, I'm trying to think of how we could doctor them up. But I'll figure that out. And remember, this is our... This is our Christmas in July 2024 with Mini Scenes GB, along with our Crafty YouTubers United. So, if I can, I'm going to work on these and doctor them up. If I can't, because of my time frame, I'm just going to have to call these good. But let's see what I can do in just a couple of days, okay? Until then, I'll say goodbye now. Take good care and sending big hugs, because I don't know if I'll be back to finish these anymore, okay? Take good care, everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to watch the playlist. You can have a binge, a Christmas binge. Get you in the spirit, which is 6 months away. All right? Big hugs. Bye. Okay, you know, I do want to finish these. I think I have time to do it. And as I was looking at these last night, I thought, you know, I really do. I do like the blue color. I do like the blue background. It seems quite natural, but I started enhancing. So what I have here, I'll show you, is this metallic color pen set that I did get from Temu. There's 10 different colors, and they're metallic pens. So I just pulled out a few. Let's start with like the birds. I couldn't see the birds very well. Where did the white one go? It's in here. But I've got all of these pretty colors here. Greens, whites, grays, there's black. So I grabbed the white and I thought, well, let's just highlight the birds. So simply, I just... you don't need to pump them or anything. The instructions just say to keep them laying horizontally for storage so they don't dry out. So I already did a coat, but I thought, well, let's just highlight a few things here. So I went ahead and highlighted the birds and some of the plants that looked rather pale. And you know, you wouldn't have to do this, I don't think, if you used a high quality mica. I'm sure, you know, color changing would be phenomenal. But if I had used a better quality, I'm just going to say it, a better quality mica, and you know who and where to get the better quality mica colors, the colors would have shown up better. So those are my thoughts anyway. But yeah, I just started going around and highlighting these. I did the little fish, the little squid. Here I did a green over this green. It was pretty faded. Did a little bit of the purple pen. And I'm just doing that, and I'm thinking, okay, once that's done, I'm going to do a top coat. I'm going to use that resin I just used a while ago. I'm going to use the Resiners resin because it top coated beautifully. I didn't have one, not even one fisheye. So I think I'll top off with that. And I'll probably do that off camera. And hopefully it'll be set up by the time I can finish these before I have to take off. So aside from coloring just some of the areas here, I I thought, what we got? We have rhinestones, Billy. We have rhinestones. We have leftover diamond painting things. We have that big bag that Miss Frances sent us. So I thought I'll just take a few rhinestones, especially on the bubbles. I'm not going to use the clear or silver because you'll lose those under resin. The top coat will just make those vanish. So here I thought was a pretty blue, little blue that would look pretty for the bubbles. And other than that, I really don't see what else I need to do to enhance these. I think they're going to be lovely as they are. Oh, maybe the starfish. Maybe I can put some rhinestones or color the starfish a little better, but that is the plan. So I'm going to finish up painting these. I thought about glitter, but that's a little overboard. I think we don't need glitter. We're going to use these as they are with a little enhancement because I really have become, I've come to the point where I really do like these blues in here, and they look quite natural. So I will let you go, and I will finish these, and I will keep touch with you while I'm on vacation. And I'll show you some stills when I'm done. So Merry Christmas in July, everyone. Thank you, Mini Scenes GB, for putting this on. She has taken over Claire's position in putting these collaborations together. That's a lot of work for her, and I know we all truly appreciate it very much. I will find the link to the Crafters United chat group and put that in the description below. And gosh, I'll see you all soon. Take good care, everyone. Sending big loves, big hugs. Bye-bye.